At Stan's Bris is the most controversial band I will ever cover. Their albums have been heavily criticized by music elitists and praised by their fans, yet no one knows who they are. So I'm here to answer the question, are they any good, and more importantly, which album is the best according to me? Thankfully, the band has made this job pretty easy, so I'm going to be quoting them a lot of the video. Chapter 1. Chapter 1. The Beginning. At Stan's Bris is an American lo-fi noise band formed in 2019 in Boston, Massachusetts by Boston University students Bradford Baker, vocals, guitar, bass, drums, and keyboard, and Gavin Kane, vocals, guitar, bass, drum, and keyboards, with fellow student Stella Foe contributing violin, electric violin, and keyboards, completing the lineup in 2020, drawing inspirations from bands like Pavement, I can't say that name, Sabbath, Ass Swarm, and Guided by Voices. At Stan's Bris perfected the lo-fi genre, and due to the band's cultural relevance and overall inventiveness, At Stan's Bris is often cited as one of the most influential and important acts of the 2020s. Their first album, Oatmeal, was described by notorious music critic Sam Hain as the most important lo-fi album now and forever. Chapter 2. Discography. At Stan's Bris' discography is rather large at this point. Their first album came out in 2019 called Oatmeal. Later that same year, Bite the Wax Tadpole came out. Even later that year, Swamp Ass Thing came out. Even later that year, I Peed on This came out. And even later that year, At Stan's Bris' self-titled came out, along with Moi. The only album to not come out in 2019 was Tokyo Traffic Jacket, which is currently unreleased and only has 2 tracks that have come off of it. And they have their live albums, all in 2019, except for At Stan's Bris Rob's Graves. We are not covering these. Chapter 3. Ranked. Out of their 7 albums, I put at number 7, I Peed on This, with a 0 out of 10. This gets last place. Damn it. This gets last place because I literally can't listen to it. And if you need to know why, it's because it's posted on fucking Pornhub. Number 6. Tokyo Traffic Jacket. As stated before, the reason that this is so low is because only 2 songs got fully released off of it. Number 5. Oatmeal. 3 out of 10. To ditch all the meme shit, this is really hard to listen to. Some parts are kind of funny, like at the end of some songs, there's some voice crack or like, I'm gonna smoke drugs or whatever, but overall, the oat is kind of crushing. Number 4, Bite the Wax Tadpole. Number 4, Bite the Wax Tadpole. 5 out of 10. Better, but still okay. Number 3, Swamp Ass Thing. 7 out of 10. Please Come to Brazil, a folk punk masterpiece. Number 2, Moi. 7.9 out of 10. I really like this album, but it couldn't beat my number 1 baby. Number 1. At Stan's Bris self-titled. 9.9 out of 10. The joke score aside, I gave this an 8 because I like this album. It was recorded digitally on Logic Pro X. My favorite tracks on this piece of shit was I Dressed for Six Flags, Great Big Clipper Ship, and The Cheese Reveals. Chapter 4. Conclusion. Do I like? Yes, I like. Would I like for my friends to listen to this band? Maybe the self-titled. Did I do this as a meme? Kind of, but not really. Frequently asked questions. Why did I not review the live albums? 'Cause they're shit. Why did I give Oatmeal a 3 when I said that it was a masterpiece on Denison Records video? I don't like this part of the video. Chapter 5, my conclusion to my conclusion. Listen to your mom. Do drugs responsibly. This has been Eden from the channel Vaz Volta, and I would like for this video to conclude now.